Every human being that has ever lived is trying to resolve a fundamental tension. You are all trying to resolve a fundamental tension. Do I stand out as an individual? Okay? Do I have a voice? Do I stand out? And then, do I belong? Right? We're a super social species. There's only 4 or 5 of them out there on the whole planet. We are super social. And we have to belong. We have to have a strong sense of community. So we use brands to navigate the world and resolve for that tension. Am I an individual and do I belong? So we walk around the world with our me eyes on, looking for associations, right? And if we find them, we start to build a narrative based on those associations. A story. Who are we telling that story to? Who are we telling that story to with all these brands? Ourselves, right? Only one person jumped in, but they came straight up with the right answer. We're telling that story to ourselves. And if you talk to a personality, people do the science, the cognition of personality. That's what a personality is. It's a set of stories you tell yourself. So we all use brands to tell ourselves a story about who we are. It's the most important thing I want you to take away as we start to talk about brands. We use them to tell a story about who we are to ourselves. Okay? Great brands answer these 3 questions for us. Who are you? What do you do? And why does it matter? And the better a brand is, the better job it does answering those questions. There are many definitions of what a brand is, but the one I want you to live with today, and I want you to expand, possibly, your definition, is that a brand is the core promise of your organization. Right? It's a promise you keep with yourself. It's a promise you keep with your team. It's a promise you keep with the people buying your services or your products. Branding is the signals you send to communicate that promise. Right? Everything you do that backs up or supports or sometimes takes away from that promise. And now I want to talk about your tribe, okay? And what I don't want to talk about, and I heard some talk about earlier, is being consumer-driven. Right? We're all consumer-driven. We're consumer-driven. I'm a consumer-driven company. I don't want to be labeled as a consumer. I don't wake up in the morning and think, I'm a consumer today. Which brands am I going to associate with? Right? I do not have that experience. And I doubt any of you wake up in the morning and think, I am a consumer. Let me go see what choices I'm going to make as a consumer. I think consumer-driven is a low bar at this point, and it will become clear why. But I think you need to be tribe-obsessed, okay? Not just consumer-driven, but tribe-obsessed. Once you understand who your tribe is, once you become tribe-obsessed, you create this difference between us and them. And the tribal instinct that is there from our evolutionary psychology history is that we want that. We want to be part of a tribe, and then we want people to be outside the tribe. As harsh as it sounds, it's kind of a necessary evil. So the high point is to get to the place where you and your tribe start to almost be the same thing, and that's what you're looking for.